Something I've been thinking about is how I fail every day and how I'm not a perfect person. I break promises, I hurt feelings, and sometimes I make people cry. I look around me when I go to work and then when I'm at the store, and I always see people who are friendlier, more generous, kinder than myself, and I question myself at times. And have you ever been there before? You know, that I always strive to be better than I was yesterday. And I always seem to fail at that. It feels like every time I try to do better, I do better for a while, and then I fall back into some old routine that I only regret later. And I realize maybe not much has changed from yesterday. I look at the Duffet Maxims and I notice that I'm able to do things, that I can achieve some of these goals that's listed in all of these maxims. And then I realize that I fail at others. And then it hit me that things like the Duffet Maxims, being a better person, being a more virtuous person, and helping people is a lifetime discipline. It's not expected to be an overnight thing. When it's sincere and real, sometimes it takes a little to work on. And that was the realization I came to today, because I've been thinking about it, like I mentioned, how I try to be the better person, but there's always someone better. But you can't compare yourself to others and how others treat others in a good or negative way. You can only focus on yourself. And making yourself a better person is a thing that takes one day at a time. And again, when you look at the Duffet Maxims, the gods and the people that wrote these and stood behind these things didn't expect people to follow it overnight to completely change. In reality, it is, like I said, something that's going to take a while to mature as you get more discipline, and just you gotta discipline yourself into these things. And the first step is always realizing that you can always do better. Because if you didn't realize that you were making mistakes, and that if that is a maxim, you got to realize that you're human. So there you are. When you start realizing these things, you start realizing that it will just take time. And when you start realizing that I can do better, then you're taking the steps in the right direction. You just got to be thankful that one of the maxims isn't become perfect, because that will never happen. Actually, it's the opposite. It warns you from thinking that you're perfect, because you never will be. Because after all, we're human. And luckily for us, being human does not bother the gods at all. So with that said, just follow the gods, know what you have learned, cling to discipline, protect what is just, act without repenting, pursue harmony, beget noble routes, and pray for happiness. And the gods will always be with you.